who's been fighting the good fight there. Please help me welcome Mr. Bob Westphahl, District 25. Give him hell, Bob.
If I'd known I was going to talk, I'd have wrote a speech. We sat here and we talked about the politics and nepotism and all this and stuff, but it isn't about that. As Bill Albrecht says, it's about common sense. It's just plain common sense. We've touched on a lot of issues here today. All right, number one thing that really irks me is the negotiating committee we've got. We've got 3 union people done that. Why don't we have 1 union person, 1 union worker, and an independent businessman? Represent all the people on the board, not just 3 of them. And I'm just a farmer. I've been a farmer all my life. And when we would have an area closed up like a feed shed or a machine shed or something, and you open it up after a while, and you go in there and you can smell a rat. You can just smell them. You got to know you can smell them. And this thing, with the Jumers thing and the sheriff's department and stuff going on they announced yesterday, I smell rats. I think everybody needs to be aware of this, where that money's going to go, how they got it, and everything else. And I'll tell you one thing. Yesterday, I was in Jumers, went in there for lunch, and I was walking out. Guess who I walked by? Mr. Pat Verschoor. He shook my hand, said hi, but he didn't tell me he was coming to a meeting. I mean, I wasn't invited, and I didn't want to go. I wouldn't give them the pleasure of going, you know, because I've been a pain in their ass since I've got there. I have. I mean, Mr. King James sat me right next to Virgil Mayberry. And who would think that Bob Westphahl and Virgil Mayberry would get along where we come from? But we've reached across the aisle and we became good friends, and we're trying to get some common sense things done for the county. Am I right or wrong, Virgil? And he put me on that nursing home committee, thinking, well, you know, we'll just put a hick farmer on that and we won't make no comments or anything. Well, I was in there, I listened to this MPA management company for about 3 months. Just let them talk, let them talk, let them talk. In May, I went into Mr. King James' office, and I said, Jim, we got a problem. With what? I said, that MPA outfit you got running the management, the nursing home, what's wrong with them? I said, Jim, I'm a BSer. I'm the best there is, but they're better than I am. They're just giving you guys a snow job. They got to go. Oh, they're doing an awful good. They're doing an awful good job. Well, guess what? In July come, they're supposed to be the financial members. They didn't realize that they had excuse me, 3 pay periods in the month of July. So they had to go make an emergency loan to the county board to cover payroll. And about next month, why, we eliminated them. So we are making a difference. The other night, we come darn close to putting a stop to this $932,000 pay raise. I mean, it passed 11 to 9. If we'd have had one more vote, if one more person would have stayed in session, we could have tied the thing. Mike McCaw, he made a motion to table it for 30 days so we could take it back to our constituents. I second the motion. It got voted down, but I mean, it isn't about politics, it's about common sense. And I've truly enjoyed being on the county board for the last 2 years, or a year and a half, and I want to go back, because I don't think my mission's done yet, and I mean, I just love it, so thank you very much.